What's up, guys? How's everyone going? How's everyone going? Oh my God. How is everyone doing? How about that new moon solar eclipse that happened earlier today, because I'm filming this video a day ahead, but for y'all, if you're watching this, it was yesterday. It was like at 10:16 Central Time, US time. I don't know about y'all, but there was some pretty intense energy just leading up to the new moon. My energy was like so airy and vata, which I don't know if you guys like subscribe to the Ayurvedic doshas, but basically we're comprised of 3 different doshas. It's pitta, kapha, vata. So pitta is like fire, vata is air, and kapha is earth. And through my pregnancy, I've been feeling very kapha, very earthy. I'm also an earth sign. I'm a Taurus. So I've been feeling very, very grounded. And so the last couple of weeks leading up to this new moon solar eclipse, I've just been like pretty much since the last full moon. So 2 weeks ago, I've just been like head in the clouds, like lost a lot of my discipline. I mean, like I still meditate and like still try to do as much as I can, but I was like not sleeping on the same schedule. My body has just been feeling very erratic and ungrounded, which is very vata energy. A lot of my pitta, so that fiery energy came back. So I was feeling very like anxious, I guess that's the word. Just like my heart like was racing a lot. But today, for some reason, like as the solar eclipse passed and that new moon was happening, I could just feel my body drop in and earth again. And I have been seeing a couple of healers in the last couple of weeks. I saw an acupuncturist last week, which was really wonderful. And today I had a craniosacral session with my doula, who I adore. She's amazing. But I was in a session with her as that new moon was passing. That solar eclipse was passing at 10:16 a.m. this morning. So I just wanted to speak to that. This video is going to be all about releasing attachment to emotions. I actually posted a little reel about this on my Instagram, but I wanted to be able to elaborate on it, especially because I have a CBD yoga, it's CBD Yourself event happening this Saturday, where I will be teaching breathwork and meditation and yoga, and also some EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, which I believe I have a video here on my channel about EFT. So that's what this video is going to be all about, is releasing emotions, and also why it's actually better for you to practice with releasing positive emotions. So, let me turn these notifications off. Also, I took off my glasses and I'm blind as fuck. So that there wouldn't be such a glare and it wasn't like glaring back at you. But yeah, so releasing emotions and really starting out with releasing the positive emotions is something that I think is super important, because the reason why we get so low, the reason why we feel so deeply when we lose something or we perceive a situation to be super bad or negative in our life, is because we get so attached to the good. And you can see this dynamic pretty prevalently in relationships. Like when you're starting a new relationship, there's that honeymoon phase where you guys are just getting to know each other and it's bubbly and like there's just love, and you see everything through rose-colored glasses, and then you get attached to it. And then reality sets in, and then you're like, oh wait, like you're kind of messy. And like, you're not a very good listener. Or like, these things that creep up and you're like, actually, that really fucking bothers me. is because we start to get attached to the lovey-dovey feelings that happen at the very beginning of a relationship. And this is something that I personally have been working on, because this is a very slippery slope, and that can lead to codependent narcissistic relationships. So yeah, the trick to not getting attached to these emotions is really releasing the positive emotions so that it's easier to release the negative emotions. Because what we don't realize is that we start to crave that like positive love, that just reinforcement of I don't know, that like that dopamine effect, right? Like you feel like you're high on drugs because it feels so good. And that's actually the reason why we get so fucking sad. So sad. Like the people who have depression, and I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a mental health specialist, so don't take this with a I think I'm right. This is just my perspective about what it means to just understand the human mind. We get depressed and we have longer depressive episodes because we get so caught up in trying to chase and feel that feel good feeling all the time. And it's just unrealistic because we are human. We experience the entire spectrum of human emotions. And so when we're only chasing the good, chasing the good, we forget that bad happens, and then the bad happens and you're like, oh fuck, like my whole entire life just like blew up. And I want to teach you guys how to release the positive emotions first. And so, as you all know, like you might not know this actually, love is the highest vibrational emotion. It is unconditional. So when people tell you that, you know, I will love you only if you do this, that's conditional as fuck, and that's not real love. I've experienced that, and I know so many people who say that they love other people, but only if it fits into a certain box and all this stuff. No, love is unconditional. If they're talking about like some sort of way to fit love into a box, that's desire, that's envy, that's not real love. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news if you're watching this and you're like, oh shit, that person definitely doesn't love me. Yeah, it's really, love is all that exists, and love is the basis of all emotions. However, it's this is not the emotion that I'm talking about. So just under love, there's like peace, joy, happiness, desire. This is all coming from the Scale of Consciousness by Dr. David Hawkins. We want to, when we're feeling peaceful, when we're feeling joy, when we're feeling bliss, when we're feeling happiness, we have that, again, that feeling of just wanting to hold on to it as long as possible. And we get so caught up in wanting to hold on to it for the future and see how long that we can keep it for, that we forget to experience it and really revel in it in the moment. So the best way to release it is with gratitude. Anytime you feel those emotions, practice by saying, I feel so peaceful and I'm so grateful for this moment right now. Because it simply implies that this moment is fleeting. It implies that the emotion is fleeting. Because the reality is everything that you can perceive in this life, except for unconditional love, is impermanent. Emotions are fleeting. This flesh is impermanent. This body, the way it is, it's impermanent. Everything is impermanent. So when we can practice gratitude and detachment from all the good things, it becomes much, much easier to detach from the negative emotions as well. I feel like that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. And I wanted to just offer, if you guys have any interest in working with me, you don't have to. That's why I do these free videos. That's why I have my free Embrace the Journey Monday newsletters every Monday. You can work with me by applying, if you're a woman, to my Sacred and Divine Goddesses program, which the link is in the description box below. If you are any other identifying gender, you can purchase my Embrace the Journey of Being You course, which is also down below. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, feel free to email me. I believe my email is down below, but it might not be. I think I'll probably add that to my description box. And we can set something up. I work with people using meditation, breathwork, yoga, NLP, hypnosis, EFT, time techniques, and a couple of other modalities. Really, we just like, I say that because people like to hear like what you're certified in, but like honestly, like I'm a spiritual coach and I base your sessions on what you need, not like all this fucking fluff that we talk about here. So if you want to work with me, I will make sure to put my email down below and you can schedule a session with me. The sessions will be limited because baby G is on his way, which I actually don't think that I will be sharing too much private information about him, even as he comes into the world, because of being a single mom and just trying to be mindful about my son's life. I thought I was going to share his life a lot more on social media, but I want to be respectful of him and I want to be respectful of his dad. And yeah, so that's where I'm at, just processing out loud. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe and share it with people that you think that will benefit from this. I am thinking about doing a couple of different series for self-discovery and also manifestation. So for self-discovery, I'm thinking of doing a couple of series on astrology, just like basic how to know like what your personality is like, human design, so kind of understanding the basics of your chart. And then I might bring back some tarot readings. I've started doing tarot readings on Fridays on my live Q&As, but maybe I'll do them as a separate video. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you like this video. Let me know if any of those video content ideas sound good to you. And if so, I will make sure to pump those out. Literally and figuratively. I think it's just funny because I'm gonna be like breast pumping pretty soon. So yeah. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and I will see you in the next video whenever that comes about. Bye.